Hey everyone, it's Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. For today's video, we're gonna pop my guaranteed legendary hero. Let's see what we get from this legendary hero Pact card. So this is a pretty cool reward, right guys? Pretty cool reward. A free legendary hero. I mean, at the end of the day, this is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, it's the old one, yeah. It's the very first one they ever did with a very limited pool of heroes. So, Araka, Morrigan, Twin Fiend, Venoma, Kinghars, Torador, and Laya. I think for most people, Araka, if you don't have Iovar, it will be a most wanted. Torador for the Nightmare teams, and Laya for, I guess if you don't have Ingrid and you want to help boost your Neja or any of the amazing other Watcher heroes. And then, of course, you could still use Twin Fiend in any Infernal comp. You want him to be Awaken 1 to be better than Pyros, though. If you don't have Soul Cadence. Kinghars is great to slot in when you're using a Northerner team. When you especially just fill the role of whatever tank you need. And then he boosts, but he's not like the best option for buffs, but there's definitely some content where Kinghars is just everywhere and still used in later game. Now Venoma got a buff, and I feel like Morrigan might have got a buff not that long ago, but they both have a little bit more limited uses these days. If you don't have, I guess, see that Demi's a lot more fun too in some cases. See, I remember there being more value to Morrigan than Demi at first, but it depended on what content. And yeah, Venoma's buff, I don't even remember what they changed. I just remember it, nobody caring. So that's really sad. It's just true. I don't really remember what changed for her, but I don't think it's very interesting because no one talks about her still. Okay, could be wrong. Please tell me I'm wrong. Hopefully she's got better usage. But the other ones, so we have Salazar, Valkyra, Cetrum, Kriya, Lasir, Regulus, Azor, Absent, Nocturne, Shamir, Zealous, Alaura, Calypso, Cratch, Kai, Brokir, and Aurum. So Alaura, Aurum, Kai are a little later. This actually is not, okay, this is not like the very first one ever. But it's more of like a C and D tier for the most part, except I wouldn't say that for Valkyra. She has very strong usage, even though you could say she's power crept by all the amazing other fighters we have these days, but still can use her in a lot of comps. And Brokir can be used everywhere you need a tank. He's so good still. Alaura has very amazing endgame usage, but I think it takes like very, very good gear to really get her to work in that high-end gear raid 3, but that is her job. And yeah, I mean, even Cratch you can use in Matrix. My first Matrix team where I built the physical side, I actually used Cratch, and he's actually okay there. But for the most part, this is not the most exciting group of heroes, but they're definitely going to have their utility. So who would I want the most? I think I'd want an Araka to get her awakening. Yeah. Because I think everyone else, I have every one of these heroes. So who's the most impactful on my roster that I want the awakening? Araka or Torador? Yeah. Okay, can I get a Lord? I'm just no big deal asking for a Lord. But yeah, day 7, completed those tasks. And we claim. Okay, so we first claim the card. Then we have to actually go to our box to open it. So you go to your storage, material, right? Yes. Oh boy. Okay. It goes to our storage here. Use 1. So I think my Kriya is already A5, so wah. I did actually use Kriya as well in my very first Matrix build when that first came out. So I know it's possible. Is she gonna get you the top end damage opportunity? No, that's the sad part. Like, no. Is Cratch either? No, I don't think they're in either one of the top teams, although I need to update myself and see what's going on that front. But I'm pretty sure my Kriya is already A5. Let's find out. I think I stole her gear, so she's probably pretty far down. Yes, my Kriya is A5, so I just got some tokens. It's fine. Hey, it's 100 free tokens for the shop. If you get unlucky or lucky enough to get a lord that you have maxed out, that's 800 tokens in the shop now, so it's almost exciting to get dupe lords or too many Ajaxes like I have now, because at least you know you can get the coins, and then you save the right amount of coins and you'll actually be able to purchase the hard to pull heroes. So like Soul Cadence is really expensive as a lord, but then there's the ones like Kagiri was in the freaking shop. But this is an amazing one. I do want to point out, guys, Elowen is in the shop right now. If you guys have your leftover dupes sitting there waiting, still one to consider maxing out because she's still fantastic, especially if you don't have Airless and you're still primarily using LON. But mine is already Awakened 5, so I will not be purchasing that. But oh my god, I love that. Okay, well, that is all for right now, I guess. I'll come back in for some other content. I did put out a video on the Skull Flame and Brimstone getting the top damage, the team that I used for that, and what tags, so feel free to watch that if you're stuck. Maybe it'll give you some ideas, at least for positioning. And yeah, don't forget to use your shop currency. They apparently gave more potential than needed to max everything out. Kind of wish there was some sort of extra thing, at least diamonds or something, I don't know, to do with our gold special currency. It feels a little sad to have the gold, be able to get the max of everything and then not use it for something, at least some gold. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. All right, just a dupe for me. Let me know in the comments below. What about you guys? Did you get any most wanted heroes or really good awakenings from the hero pack card? And I'll see you in the next video.